Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited for today's video. It is going to be my 7th update in the Deca Panning project pan that was created by Emily from Emily and Max. You guys know how much I love Emily, so definitely go check her out if you haven't already. I will have her linked in the description box as well as her introduction video. So if you're new to the Deca Panning project, you can go check out her intro to find out a little bit more about what this project is all about. And then I will have all other information pertaining to this project down in the description box. I will note this is my first time filming in like 10 or 12 days, so I already feel so out of it. And I don't love my makeup today. I definitely have a few products on my face that I think are going to be decluttered the next declutter that I do. But the show must go on, and sometimes you have to film with makeup that you don't love. So just throwing that disclaimer out there. But if you're interested in my progress and update in my Deca Panning project, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project panning content, palette themed content, or just chit-chatting about makeup, I'd love you to consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the video. All right, you guys, I do have two products. One is like a grouping of products, but I do have two rollouts. So we're gonna start with things that are not rollouts. And we can start with this, what is on my lips today, and that is the Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Orange Fizz. I can't remember what I rolled this in for, but I should have it saved. So I literally like have actually no clue what this, maybe whole collection project. I literally don't remember at all what I rolled this in for, but it is the lipstick on my lips today. I actually do really enjoy this lipstick. I give myself an 8 use goal with this, just knowing that I don't wear a bold lip all that frequently, but the times that I have worn this, I have really enjoyed it. I had reached for it 3 out of the 8 uses last update, and I did reach for it an additional 2 times, so we're at 5 out of 8 uses, meaning I need to use this 3 more times before rolling out. I do have a trip planned, a girls trip with my daughter, planned to Chicago before August is over, so I plan to bring this lipstick with and hopefully get a few more uses out of it. I fear if I don't get those uses in by the next update, it's gonna be really hard for me to use this, just because this is more of like a summer bold lip in my opinion, or I feel more inclined to reach for this in the summer. But I really enjoy this. It doesn't smell funky. It's definitely old in my collection. Obviously Bite Beauty isn't even a brand anymore, but one of my favorite bold lips in my entire collection. So that has 3 uses left until we can roll it out. Next up, I rolled in the Haus Labs Cobalt Blue eyeliner, and I rolled this in for Matches eye color, and I gave myself an 11 use goal with this one. I was at 4 out of those 11 uses last update. I did reach for this an additional 3 times, so I'm at 7 out of my 11 uses. I definitely tried to be a little bit more diligent about reaching for this, but I only reached for it an additional 3 times. So not great, not perfect. This is a really beautiful liner, and I actually love to pair this with, I actually paired it more with colorful looks this past month, but this is also really beautiful with just a nude eye as well, just to add a little bit of color to the waterline. I love a cobalt blue on the waterline. When I first got this eyeliner, I literally couldn't shut up about it. So I don't know why, it hasn't been sitting front and center, and I guess I just haven't been thinking about it. Also, I will say this summer, even for work, I have been doing the most minimal makeup, so just not giving myself a ton of opportunities to reach for this. So I still have 3 uses left to go for the Haus Labs liner in order to roll that out. 4 uses. I was at 4, I reached for, yeah, 4 uses left, sorry. All right, next up, I've been working on this lip liner for quite a while now. This is my ColourPop Barbie Lipliner in the shade Golden Beach. This is how much liner we have left. I believe I sharpened this twice since the last update. I will post a little picture over here of the line markings with this. I will also have to post on the screen what I rolled this in for. I don't remember, shame on me. I'm the worst. But I did give myself the goal to finish this lip liner off. I believe this is included in my 24 products that I want to finish in 2024. I am like way out of the loop, you guys. I want to do a get ready with me about this too. I've really taken the summer to just kind of like, yes, film my YouTube videos, and yes, go to my actual work day job, but also just try and spend as much time outside as possible, doing activities, and just like allowing myself not to like always be on the grind so hard, because it's exhausting. So I'm like, I can't even remember all the products that I included in my 24 products that I want to finish in 2024. I will update that sometime in September, but I believe this is one of those products. So I gave myself the goal to finish this off. I think it'll take me right about up until the end of the year, but I have definitely been enjoying lip liners more this year and been enjoying reaching for this. It's a really beautiful, really easy to reach for shade. There it is swatched right there. Just like, in my opinion, when I'm looking for a nude, kind of exactly what I'm looking for. Even maybe a little bit more brown I would love, but just a really beautiful kind of cool neutral leaning brown pinky nude. So still working on this, but I do believe I can finish this before the end of the year. A prompt I did not reach for at all, or a product I didn't reach for at all. I rolled this in last update. This was a roulette whole collection project pan prompt, and my random number generator randomly generated the Alien Cosmetics Not Normal palette, now known as Unearthly Cosmetics. And I gave myself the goal to no pan left behind this. I, again, wasn't reaching for makeup that much this past month. In fact, I've only reached for 9 palettes in total so far in the month of August, which may sound like a lot to some, but for me, I'm usually reaching for like 25 to 30 palettes a month. So I really have not reached for many of my palettes, and this color story is just not really speaking to me in like the dead of summer. So I definitely think I can get some use out of this before the next update, and I really want to, because I really need to decide if this is a palette that I want to keep in my collection. It's one that gets extremely neglected in my collection, so I kind of want to just play around with this, kind of see what I think about it. Still have every pan to use in this palette before we can roll it out. So that brings me to my 2 rollouts. So the first rollout I have is a product that I also rolled in last update. It is the Half Magic eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Blushing Lizard, and I rolled this in for the prompt most recent purchase. And I told you guys last update that I had purchased this most recently alongside a Buxom lip gloss and a Fenty lip liner, and I didn't really want to roll in either of those two products, so I rolled in this single shadow, and I gave myself just a 5-use goal on it, and I did reach for those 5 times. I found this really easy to wear, just with like almost like just like a bronzer in the crease, and then this all over the lid, and then just some mascara. I mean, we are talking like it fit that kind of minimal makeup aesthetic, and I enjoyed it. I will say, not my favorite formula. I don't think it's the most special shade. I definitely was pulled in because I love like a pink, blue, shifty, sparkly shade, but had I just like paused for a moment and shopped my stash, I definitely have many of those eyeshadow shades throughout my palette collection, so I didn't need to purchase this, but I'm very happy to have at least gotten some use out of it since it was a recent purchase. And sometimes I get so excited to purchase a product, then I like unbox it, because usually I don't go into stores to buy it. I'll like order it online. I unbox it and then it just sits for months longer while I purchase more makeup. So that one will be rolling out. And then the other rollout are these 7 lip liners. So I rolled in, I believe the prompt was no pan left behind, and I decided to do no lip liner left behind, and I had used 7 out of my 14 lip liners last update, so I had these 7 left to use, and I'm very happy to say that I have gotten through all of them, and there's nothing that I want to declutter. It kind of reminded me how much I love the ColourPop Oh Snap lip liner, and then also the Jante Blue. This pretty similar to the ColourPop Golden Beach, but a little bit more, almost like a little bit more cool toned, and maybe just a little hint more mauve-y. This is gonna be so beautiful in the fall time. And then I had 2 Glossier lip liners that were new to my collection. I really enjoy the Glossier formula. It is more of like a creamy formula, like it just glides right on. Also, how beautiful is that shade right there, again for like more of a mauve toned lip liner shade. This is in the shade Bit. It really does like glide onto the lips, but it still lasts. Like, it's not one of those super creamy formulas that doesn't last on the lips. It really does have a good like staying power, and I am super happy with these. So those lip liners are also rolling out, meaning that we have 2 cards to pull and 2 new products to roll in. So let me go grab my cards and we will see what we're gonna get. Okay, I currently cannot find my Minnesota M&M cards, so I'm gonna go with these cards today. These are Rutgers Bay Resort cards. Super fitting because I just got home from a vacation up north, which was incredible. If you guys don't, if you're not from Minnesota, it's like so hard. Like, up north may mean nothing to you. I'm gonna shuffle these, which by the way, a Rutgers Bay is an up north resort. But seriously, just I'm gonna maybe post, as I'm shuffling these cards, I'll post a picture of the lake that I was just on. It's just like so calm and so peaceful, and it's just like quiet. I wasn't on my phone and I needed like a little bit of a reset. So up north Minnesota, highly recommend. Anyway, I'll do this too, just so you guys know that I did indeed shuffle. And then I just realized I took the jokers out, and I'm gonna put only one back in. The jokers need to be included, so I'm gonna reshuffle these. Reshuffle the cards so that we include the joker. And then we'll go like this. I did play a lot of cards while I was up north. Love a card game. Okay, we get the 7 of spades and the 6 of spades. I promise I did shuffle. You guys saw, right? Anyway, I am going to pull the game board up. I'll post it on the screen so you guys can follow along, and we will see what prompts we got. All right, so up first we had the 6. Did we have the 7 of? I think we had the 7 of spades first. So we had the 7 of spades, which is affordable. I don't love affordable makeup, but I definitely have some things that we could include for that. And then second card was the 6 of spades, which is indie, which we love. We definitely love. So I'm gonna go grab 2 products that relate to those prompts, and I'll be right back to share them with you. All right, I am back and I have my products picked out. This first one, I'm like trying to let settle. I'm gonna let this settle and I will mark this. But the first card that I drew was the 7 of spades, which related to the category an affordable product. And for that, I'm gonna be rolling in my e.l.f. lip loyal. I feel like using this product wouldn't necessarily get you loyal lips, because I don't feel like this gives you the most plush lips. And for me, if I'm looking for a pair of lips to match my lips, I'd like plush lips. Are you following? I don't know if I am. Anyway, so I purchased this lip oil. Then I gave this one to my daughter to bring to school. She did actually, I'm shocked that it didn't get lost. She did bring it home upon returning, like, school year over, came back in her backpack. I had actually purchased a second e.l.f. lip oil. I almost said lip oil again. And I don't know why I did. I did purchase, like, it's a darker shade, but I thought that the formula was fine, but definitely nothing earth-shattering. Not my favorite lip oil formula. I definitely prefer, in terms of a drugstore lip oil, I like the Milani one significantly better. This is just almost like a, I'm gonna put it on. I actually put this on earlier this morning. It's a little bit thicker, not necessarily in a sticky way, but a little bit thicker than like my favorite type of lip oil. It's comfortable, but I don't feel like it's going to like heal my lips back to health. For an affordable lip oil, it is a good product. And I hate saying that because anyway, where am I going with this? Just not my favorite. I definitely didn't need to purchase a second, and I would like to get through more lip products in general in my collection before the end of the year. I feel like I'm already about halfway through this product, a little bit more than halfway through actually. Like, I feel like there's some sticking up here that needs to settle a bit, but like maybe a third of this left to go. So I feel like I could quickly finish this. I feel like this would be a good like car lip oil where I can just like apply it as I'm commuting to work or, you know, going to visit my mom, whatever it might be. And this is something I could bring with to Chicago, and then if it accidentally got lost, like, it wouldn't be the biggest deal, except for that I would be missing this project. Why am I talking for hours about this lip oil and why I'm rolling it in? Anyway, my goal is going to be to finish this off. I think I could potentially do that by the next update, and if not that, definitely by the update after that. So I feel like I could quickly finish this off, which would be nice to have another lip oil or lip product empty in general before the end of the year. Whew, that was long-winded. All right, and then the second card I drew was the 6 of spades, and for that, it was an indie. Indie was the prompt. For that, I'm gonna be rolling in one of my newest Ensley Rain eyeshadow palettes, and I'm gonna roll in the Flourish eyeshadow palette because this is a very beautiful, bright, colorful palette, and I feel like if I don't quickly no pan left behind this, it's going to take me a long time to get through this, just because we're heading into the fall. I cannot wait to, I'm gonna decorate. I'm gonna do a whole fall reset video, and we're gonna like decorate my background with like fall things. I'm so excited for it. But we're heading into fall season grungy tones are going to be what's making me drool, not necessarily these bright neons, which I wish that this had released a little bit earlier in the summer, simply because I love a neon. I love a neon really any time of the year, but I love a neon in the summer, and I feel like I would have had so much fun all summer long with this palette. Regardless, my goal is going to be to no pan left behind this, and I'm really hoping this is a rollout next update. Otherwise, I don't know if it's going to happen. I am so freaking excited, not only to reach into the matte neons, because I love a matte neon, especially on the inner corner. We know I love a matte neon in the inner corner, but I know how special the Ensley Rain shimmer formula is. And let me just say, the shade Nectar, Fairy Flutter, Sunbeam, and Buttercup Bliss, like, I just know those are gonna be so freaking beautiful on the lids, and I cannot wait. So, goal with this is going to be to no pan left behind it, and I'm really excited that I get to roll this palette into this project because it is newer to my collection, and it gives me an excuse to reach for it. But after that, you guys, that is going to wrap up and conclude today's update in my deck of panning project pan. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch and for supporting me and my channel as you guys always do. I would love to know in the comments below, what have you recently hit a pan on, emptied out, decluttered? Let a girl know in the comments below. Other than that, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.